the United States has extended relief from sanctions that critics see as tantamount to continuing to fund Iran's subversive activities while its proxies attack U.S. forces in the Middle East. It is absolutely disgraceful that Biden administration continues find ways send money Iran, especially from Iraq, where the same Iran-backed militias that target American forces are increasingly conducting demonstrations and helping keep Iraq dependent on Iranian energy, representatives said. Secretary of State Antony Blinken signed extension the initial 120-day waiver that allows Iraq to pay for Iran's electricity through an escrow account. Iraq has deposited estimated minimum $10 billion so far. And all this without fear retaliation for potentially violating any U.S. treaties. The exemption allows payments for Iran to purchase unapproved items, such humanitarian aid, as long they pass through Oman, where some of them are converted into euros or other commonly traded currencies. The State Department insisted that the money, like the $6 billion held in Qatar, could only be spent with U.S. approval. The ministry quietly refrozen the funds held by Qatar. Ministry of State internal officer accused Biden of misinformation regarding the ISRAEL-HAMAS war. Senior State Department official told reporters the waiver was not a free pass to move all this money, arguing that it was a layered and cumbersome process carried significant reputational risk. The 120-day waiver, which was extended in July and again on Tuesday, is a continuation of 21 waiver program launched in 2018 under the Trump administration to give Iraq access to about 40% of energy it imports from Iran, bringing in these organizations that we know well and do a lot of support and coordination with. Makes us feel even more comfortable on letter of the law, official explained. There is more oversight by many different organizations that do not want these funds to be misused for a variety of different reasons. Threshold. The point at which it reaches weapons grade levels. Woman identified as a state ministry employee accused Biden administrator of being COLOCIDE of Israeli genocide according an initial report. The United States authorized Iran pay $2.76 billion from its cash in Iraq pay off various debts, the bulk of which was for gas Turkmenistan and later various international debts. Regarding Iraq's last waiver in July, Goldberg noted institution dues and other things that were not itemized at the time. Perhaps oil could be swapped for gas if the U.S. allows it. He continued. The Iraqis claim they have achieved this. Then there are reports that Iranian side is actually saying that United States has authorized Iranians to use any of more than $10 billion in escrow in Baghdad. Everybody's focused on $6 billion and asking, is it frozen? But no one was realizing the $10 billion here, he added. Critics argue that the Biden administration should cut off or freeze access to all such